Okay, so in the last class, we are looking into the inventory management. There, we are looking into the concept of inventory management. Okay, what are the like when we do the goods receipt, or how we can do the goods receipt, or how we can manage goods on the, let's say, storage location level or inventory level, how we can manage it. We are looking into those things. Okay, now let's understand what are the goods movement processes are there. So basically, when we receive good, it is called a goods receipt. So there will be multiple types of goods receipt will be there. Multiple type means there will be for multiple document type, there will be goods receipt will be there. Okay, okay, now let's say, so for goods receipt, let's say goods receipt will be there for purchase order. So with respect to purchase order, you can create a goods receipt. Okay. Then with respect to production order, you can do the goods receipt for the finished product. Okay. So you can also do goods receipt without purchase order. Okay. Then you can also do goods receipt without production order for finished material. Okay, these are some of the goods receipt, and other than this one, there is initial stock upload is there, and there are a couple of more functions will be there, so we'll be looking for that thing. Okay, now next one is for goods issue. Now for goods issue, there will be goods issue will be done for production order. Let's say we need to supply the raw material to the production system or production site, so we need to do the goods issue for production order raw material. Okay, for raw material, this is for finished material, this is for raw material. Next you can do the for sales order. For sales order also you can do the goods issue. Okay, means for the outbound delivery you can send the goods or you can issue the goods. Next one is issuing to scrap. Okay, next one is issuing to the scrap. Scrap means, let's say, some material has been let's say damaged or something, so those kind of material you cannot store it or you cannot use it, so you have to issue it to the scrap so that it can be scrapped over there. Okay, so and again there will be for the cost center. So goods issue to the cost center will be there, and there will be goods issue with respect to others. Okay, with respect to others will be there. So these are some of the scenario for goods issue. Next one is stock transfer. Okay, so okay, next one is transfer posting. So transfer posting is basically when you move one type of stock to another type of stock. So basically in our SAP, majorly we will be having, let's say, if we say about most common, so it will be three type of stocks will be there. One is a unrestricted stock. Okay, one is a block stock, one is a quality stock. Now when we Okay, just hold on a second. Okay, now these three type of stocks will be there. Okay, just wait for a second. Okay, now these are some of the stocks: unrestricted stock, block stock, and quality stock. Now, if you want to move from one stock to another stock, let's say you want to move from unrestricted stock to block stock, or from block stock to quality stock, or from quality stock to block stock. So anyway, you can just change the type of stock. So these kind of things are called transfer posting. Okay, because this is a logical transfer, means we are not physically transferring it from one place to another place, but in the same place we can just change the stock type. Okay, able to understand? Able to understand, or any doubt? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so these are the three types of stock, where you can do the internal stock. You can do the transfer posting, where you can change from one stock to another stock. Okay, so last one is your stock transfer process. So basically in SAP we are having five types of stock transfer process. In the inventory side, or in the inventory management side, we will be having two types of stock transfer. Okay, so no problem. Okay, so we'll be having store to store stock transfer, and we will be having plant to plant stock transfer. Okay, so these are the two types of stock transfer that we can do with respect to inventory management. Rest three stock transfer process that are related to your STO process, and these two are inventory process. Okay, so when we go to this stock transfer process, so then we will be looking into it, like what is this process and what is the difference between this inventory management stock transfer and the STO related STO stock transfer process. So at that point of time we'll be looking into it. Okay, so these are basically the things that we are going to look into it in the inventory section. Okay, so able to understand till this one, or any doubts? Everyone clear? At least yes or no? Anything?
Yes, yes, sir.
Oh, so now, so now, results of goods transfer. So when you do the goods movement or goods transfer, let's say goods movement, okay, results of goods movement. So what will be the goods movement? When you do the goods movement, what will happen? Okay, so when we do the goods movement, what will happen? First thing, at least one material document will be generating. Okay, material document will be created. So whenever you post the goods or when you like do the goods movement, there will be a material document will be generated. Okay, now if the material is fi related, means you have selected the value update and the material is related to the finance side, then okay, so if the finance side will be there, so there will be a finance document or accounting document will be generating. Okay, now what will be next one? So next one, the stock value, stock quantity. Okay, the stock quantity will be increased or decreased. Let's say you are receiving a product, the stock quantity will be increasing. Let's say you are issuing the goods, then the stock quantity will be decreasing. Okay, next one is, so next one is total stock value and the moving average price will be updated. So some people might ask you this question in the interview, like if you have a moving average price, when it will be updated or how it will be updated. So whenever you do the goods movement process, at that point of time, your price will be updated. Okay, and your total value will be updated. Let's say you are receiving 100 quantity of product, so your material value for 100 quantity will be updated, and if the price is fluctuating or if the price is different, so your moving average price in the material master, it will be modified or updated. Okay, able to understand this? These are little bit,
Yes, sir.
okay, yeah, so these are little bit concept things, so you need to understand this thing. Okay, so next one is, next one is when you do a goods receipt or goods issue, what will happen? Let's say if you are doing it with respect to purchase order, let's say there is a purchase order is there, so with respect to purchase order you are doing the goods receipt or you are doing the goods issue. So at that point of time, what will happen? Purchase order in the, so if it's, if it is related to the purchase order, so in the purchase order, purchase order history, purchase order history tab will be generating. Okay, so if it is based on the not related, let's say if it is So let's say if goods movement is based on the purchase order, in the purchase order history tab will be generating. Okay, so you can see a purchase order history tab. There you can see what are the documents, relevant documents have been created. Okay, next one is, so next one is, if there is any kind of QM process is there, let's say quality management process will be there. So in the goods receipt or in the goods issue, there will be a inspection lot will be generated, and that inspection lot will be, let's say there will be usage decision will be there. What is a usage decision? Let's say you will use it, means you can use it or you can't use it. So there will be QM department people will be there. They will be checking the quality of the material, and they will be looking if this material can be used or not. Okay, so this is basically if your quality management is there. Okay, if the QM model is there, then a inspection lot will be generating, and so usage decision will be done by the QM department. Okay, so these are basically the results of your goods movement. So when you do a goods movement, this will be the process, this will be the update in the system. Okay, so first thing is a material document will be generating. If you are doing any kind of goods movement, so there will be a material document will be generating. If it is related to finance side, then there will be accounting document. If it is not related to the finance side, let's say you are receiving the goods for consignment stock. Okay, in that case what will happen? There will be no finance document will be created, right? Because we are not we don't own that product. That own product is owned by the vendor or supplier. So that's why there will be no accounting document will be there. Okay, so let's say, or else you are receiving a GR block stock. So in that case also there will be no accounting document. If you are selecting, okay, now that, uh, and again, let's say if you are moving from block stock to unrestricted stock, so at that case also there will be no accounting document. So we will be looking into that when we discuss the process. We will be looking into that, where the finance is related, where the accounting document or are created, why accounting documents are not generated. So we will be looking into that. So next one is stock quantity will be increased or decreased. Okay, so if it is related to the like the quantity update has been selected, so then it will be stock quantity will be updating or increasing or decreasing. So total value, stock of the value. Okay, so total value of the stock will be updated, and the moving average price based on that it will be updated. Okay, and if the goods movement is based on the purchase order, means you are creating the goods issue or goods receipt based on the purchase order. With respect to purchase order, there will be a purchase order history tab will be generating. Okay, now if it is related to QM model, there will be a inspection stock will be, an inspection stock will be generating. Okay, okay, able to understand this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is basic concept of goods movement. In your interview question, or let's say if you are going for a certification, you will get some of the question like this, or some of the question from here you will be getting. Okay, when the moving average price will be updating. Okay, and what will be the, when the accounting document will be generating, what is the like how we can do the goods receipt, what is the basic criteria of goods receipt, how we can do the inventory management. So these are some of the things you need to know. Okay, so next one is, Next one is movement type, and this is very important if we say about the goods movement process. So movement type is basically it is a 3-digit number, and it will identify or it will tell you what is the goods movement type, or what is the let's say, what is the like how the material is getting moved, or where the material is getting moved. You will be having an idea from the movement type. So this is basically movement type. It will be a 3-digit code. Okay, so basically in SAP there are standard movement types have been already created. If you want to create a new movement type, you can create it. Okay, with OMJJT code you can create it. Okay, so here if we go, so here you can select the movement type. Okay, we are not going to create it because we don't require. Okay, let's say we'll go to Migo, and here you can see this is a movement type. Okay, so if you change the movement type, it will show you the different type of process. Now here you can see goods receipt. Okay, with respect to purchase order is 101, with respect to production order also you can take it 101. So now if you go to the drop down, you can see various types of goods, various types of movement type that is there. Okay, so here you can see, here you can see goods received for purchase order into warehouse or store. Here you can see the 102 is for the reversal. Okay, if you are receiving the product in 101, then you can reverse it with 102. 103 is for GR block stock. Okay, so what is the GR block stock? We'll be looking into it in a later phase. Okay, now next one is goods received for purchase order, GR block stock reversal. So 103 is for receiving it, 104 is for reversal of it. Let's say 105, release of GR block stock to warehouse. Okay, now next one is, this is the GR blocks for customer stock. Okay, so mostly for us important will be this 101, 102, 103, and 104 and 105. Okay, and there will be this 106 will be there, and we will be having this 107 and 109. Okay, 107 is goods received to valuated block stock, 109 is received from valuated block stock. Okay, so right now maybe it is confusing for you what is this movement type. So once we are going into the each of the process, then you will be knowing like what is this movement type and why we are using it. Okay, now here you can see there is a return delivery to vendor is there. 122, you can send the material back to the vendor. 123 is the reversal of it. 124 is if you are selecting, if you are having this 103, right? If you are having this goods received for purchase order into GR block stock, if you are receiving this type of stock, for that type of stock you can create a return delivery with this one. Okay, 124. Next one is 161, returns for purchase order. With respect to purchase order, directly you can create a return, you can do a return goods movement. Next one is 201, consumption for cost center from warehouse. So if you are issuing the goods, 201 will be there, and there will be 261 will be there. Consumption for order. Order means production order. So these are some of the basic goods movement that we are going to use now, and we need to will be looking into it. So all of these goods movement process, let's say if you are going to work in any environment, let's say for some project there will be 221 movement type they will be using, some people they will be 231 movement type they will be using, 231E they will be using. Okay, so based on that you can see what are the movement types are there. So basically till 900 there will be movement types will be there. So if you are going to create new movement type, you can create it after this 900 you can create. Okay, So these are some things some people have created, this 951, 961, some people have created, but basically this 900 series number range will not be there, means 900 series movement type will not be there. So these are the customized one. Okay, under 900 SAP, whatever SAP standard is there, it is under 900 only. Okay, so these are the movement type. So when you are receiving the goods or when you are issuing the goods, it will be very important to select or check the movement type over here. Let's say if you are selecting this 101, it will be showing GR goods ratio. Now if you change this to 103, now here you can see GR into block stock. Now here if you selected 107, here you can see GR to valuated block stock. Okay, so these are some of the movement type that you need to see. Okay, able to understand? Able to understand?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's see what are the configuration are required for inventory management. Okay, now we will be going. So rest of the things, the purchase order history and all, when we are creating this document type or when we will be doing some goods receipt or goods issue, at that point of time, we'll be looking into those things, like what are the things that are getting updated or where it is getting updated. Those kind of things we'll be looking into that. Okay. So now let's go to SPRO. Here we can go to material management. Here we can go to inventory management and physical inventory. So here you can go to number assignment. Okay, here you can go to number assignment. So here you can see number assignment for accounting documents. Okay, so here you can click financial accounting documents. So here you can find the document type, that is uh, here there will be RE will be there. Okay, not RE. WE and WA will be there. So here you can see WA is for goods issue, WE is for goods receipt, and WI is for basically inventory document. Now, if we go for the goods receipt, go to details. Now here you can see this is a number range. So here directly inside the document type, we need to assign the number range. Okay, we have to create the number range or we have to assign the number range. Inside the document type only, we can go for the number range selection. Okay, so now here there are some important things are there. Let's understand this thing. So first is, let's say for which kind of account you will be able to do the goods receipt. For asset you will be doing the goods receipt, for material you will be doing the goods receipt, for GL account also you can do the goods receipt. Okay, now here there is a control data. Here you can see negative postings are permitted. So with respect to goods receipt, you can allow some negative goods receipt also. Okay, so what is a negative goods receipt? We will be looking into it in a later part. Okay. Now, okay. Now, if you want to change the number range or if you add the number range or if you want to modify the number range, what you can do, just go to this number range information and here for your company code, let's say ITCP. Okay. Just enter it. Okay, so here you can see this is the T code is FBN1. Here you can see in the bottom. Okay, FBN1 is the T code. So here you can come and here you can see the interval, you can change the interval and you can see the number range status. So if you go to number range status, here this one is the number range Z1 2024. This one is the number range. Okay, now if you go to the interval, you can add some interval also. Let's say if you want to create some new interval, you can add it. Okay, so we are not going to add it. If you like to add or if you want to add, you can just add a new number range. Okay, because in the online server there will be a lot of issue for creating a new number range. You have to see, check what are the number ranges are available. So this is how you can add the number ranges for your document type. So 50 is for basically goods receipt, Your 49 will be for your goods issue. Here you can see the 49, and for inventory management also, uh, for inventory document also it will be 49. Okay, so whatever 49 number ranges will be there, so whatever 49 number ranges will be there, it will be creating the document type based on that. Okay, so able to understand this. So here one more thing is there. If you go to number range, so if you go to number range, here you can see there is a year is there. Okay, so for this is not there in the purchasing document while we are creating the number ranges for, let's say, um, for your purchase order or for your purchase requisition or for your RFQ, this year was not there, right? So you are not supposed to do, or you are not supposed to create the number ranges based on the year. But for this goods movement process or for inventory management process, you need to add a year to it. Okay, for inventory, and both for the inventory and for the invoicing, you have to add a year to it. Let's say this is 2024 is running. Now you will be able to use this number range. Okay, now if we are moving forward to 2025, let's say December, after December 2024 we will be going to January 2025. So for that January 2025, again you have to insert an year. Okay, you have to create this number range. You have to create this number range for a new year. So you can just select this one, and you can go to interval. Okay, you can go to edit, and here you can go to insert year. Okay, so same number range will be creating. You just enter a year and you will be able to use this one. Let's say for 2025 you want to enter, so you can enter it and you can use it. Okay, so able to understand this year concept. So for every year you have to define a number range. So for this number range itself you can use it, but basically if the 2025 will be starting, so you have to enter a year for this one. Okay, this is a number range maintenance will be there. There will be a number range maintenance after each year. So at the year end activity, you need to do this kind of things. So you need to insert a year for the number ranges. Able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are not going to discuss any further. So in the next class only we will be looking into the next topic, and mostly there will be no classes for a week. We will be continuing again on the next Tuesday only. Okay. So from tomorrow onwards I will be traveling, so there will be no classes. Okay. So we'll try, if there will be any time I will get, we'll be trying to have a class. Otherwise we will be connecting again on the next Tuesday only. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, kindly upload the previous class recordings.
All classes have been uploaded yesterday. Just check. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. So try to practice, try to revise, try to understand whatever concept or whatever things are there. Try to prepare your notes. So you are having 1 week. Try to practice. If you face some of the issue challenges, just let me know. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine then. Bye everyone.
Bye, sir.